Hello folks, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the newest baby in the building, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. And this little baby here has been amazing to me for the past 2 weeks that I've been testing it. I've bought it with my own money. There is no sponsorship through DJI, or I wish maybe one day, who knows, consider subscribing and probably DJI will take me more seriously. But apart from that, it has been quite cool. And let's go in an unboxing. And later on in the video, I will talk about why I bought this this pocket camera, right? So let's go straight in the unboxing. First thing first, it has a really cool classic DJI box, really rigged and everything with all the stuff you need to know, the information about the device you're using. So in this case, is the Osmo Pocket 3 as is stated here. And then here you have the sensor size and basically the frame rates it's able to go to, the inches of that amazing screen that they have, the 3-axis gimbal, the tracking, and all the D-Log M that we're going to talk about a little bit later, and all the stereo mics and stuff like that, plus what it comes in the box. So I bought the Creative Combo version because I think if you want to buy it, just go with the Creative Combo version, especially because it comes with really one cool thing that we will show in a minute. So let's go straight into basically show what comes in the box, right? So I have obviously already opened it, but it comes basically with this box here where there are inside there is going to be the protective case, and then there is a bunch of papers and stuff, right? But right out of the box, you see immediately this amazing box here. So it's amazing. It basically comes with a pouch bag, or however you want to call it. It just comes with a bag with a beautiful DJI logo here, and then this beautiful material. It's quite actually nice as a material. I really love it. And when you open it, it's waterproof case, so it's really cool. When you open it, there is of course the cable, USB-C to USB-C. It would have been cool to have like a coiled cable than this old material of plastic cable, but it's good to have it. Other companies don't actually give you any more chargers, so that's cool to have it. Then it comes with this little tripod stand. Comes with this little tripod stand that it goes attached to basically this little thing here. And it's quite cool because this is what allows you to actually mount this to things. So in this case, to the screws that you have, like in this case, this screw here. And that's really, really important for you because that's the only way you have to mount the Osmo Pocket to anything. And we will talk about that even a little bit later too. But one of the cool things about this Creative Combo is this. It comes in with this battery that has actually saved me so many times because the battery, have to say, might not be the greatest battery ever. It's still pretty good because it records for like 2 hours. But if you're having a long day, you're definitely going to need this, or a pair of this, or you might actually consider even having a power bank with you so that after this is kind of dead, you can like recharge it and then just save your ass like that, because you're gonna need a bunch of them if you want to pass like a full day. And then finally, we have the gimbal, right? So this is the gimbal with the protective case, which it's not the best protective case out there because as you can see, the sensor here can still move around So if you have it in your pocket or stuff like that, you have to be aware that it's better to not have keys or have, metal devices, or just don't have anything in your pocket because you can scratch the sensor if you don't pay attention to it, because it still moves around even in the case. It would have been cool if there was like another little bump here, and then it will have like covered this part, and the easiest way to open it would have just been maybe putting a lock here so you can have just like unlock it and then take it out, or so on. And when you take out the gimbal, it has here two the 2-inch monitor, which is super cool. And then it has, the gimbal and all the things moving. And in the case, actually, you will find basically the wide angle lens. So this has this can help you basically having a wider field of view. I believe this one helps you with a 15 millimeter, because this sensor is 1-inch sensor millimeters, and then this one helps you to basically get a 15 millimeters out of this 20 millimeter sensor, right? Because it's magnetic. Let's just turn it on, so it's just easier. So you can basically just like mount it here, and you will have your 15 millimeters. As you can see here, let's turn it a little bit. You can see that here now you see basically the paintings, and you see a little bit more here. If I take away here, you see immediately that you lose a lot, right? So that's basically what this wide lens is useful for. Let me put it back. And the cool thing about it is that basically there is like a magnetic here in the case where you can just like pop it in, and it's just in there stable and it doesn't move anywhere. And here there is a black mist, other free spot if you want, and you have a black mist filter, you can have it there, or an ND filter that you like using the most, you can just have it there. And that's pretty much it. But the one cool thing that comes with it, with the creative combo, is this DJI Mic 2. And this has been a life changer for me and this device, because it's just amazing. It's just amazing. It sounds good. It's quite amazing. And you will hear it pretty soon, because we are going to go out soon. And it's pretty cool, especially because this one, there is a space here on the case where you can just mount it there, and it just stays there. So even if you have this camera stable somewhere, you can still have this one. If you don't want to clip it on you just go around and talk like this, or interview people like this, or wherever. And one of the coolest thing about this is that you can have 2 of these mics paired with them. And that's why I actually decided to purchase this one too. So this is the DJI Mic 2 version. I used to have the 1, and now I bought the 2 and I sold the 1 because it has 32 bliss internally. I love the new transmitter and everything, but we will talk about everything in another video if you want to. But that's pretty cool. Damn, this is took me 9 minutes to get to this point. It films until 4K 120. Then if you want to shoot in vertical mode, it shoots 3K up to 60. Then if you want to, there is 2.7K up to 120 frames per second. And then there is 1080p up to 240 frames per second. And that's just so good. And I'm just mind blowing that this small of a thing, it's able to deliver so much. But let's go outside now, yeah, and see the footage. Damn, I have done 11 minutes long video without actually going outside. So let's just step out right now, yeah? Let's go. This is a really challenging test for many actually cameras, especially with the dark skinned person like myself, because the camera has to like really work hard to expose everything properly with the sun there and everything. So it's pretty hard. You see, if then I look towards the sun, everything is it's better, right? So yeah, well, I hoped there was like something that it was like the I think it is the Ace Pro, the Ace 2 Pro, which it has like face exposure priority. That would have been super cool to have on this one, but we don't have it. But it looks pretty good anyway. It looks beautiful, the image. So I can't complain about it at all. So the reason that pushed me to basically buy the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 was that I was just looking for a portable small camera that could have basically fit in my pocket, come all around with me everywhere I go, and just like needed to shoot something, pop it out from the pocket and start shooting immediately without worrying about too much, right? And I've been looking around a lot. There are the option of the S9, but I don't know. The S9 still feels too limited, and for how portable it is, eh, there was still something that I wasn't really clear, and I was bothered about. So I just stayed far from it. Then the Fuji XM5 came out, and I was like, damn, I'm thrilled. But then I decided to pull the plug and go first to try this camera out, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, because I've seen a lot of reviews and I wanted to see like, okay, let's see what's up, right? So I have had it now for like 2 weeks, I think, 2 weeks, yeah. And I've been testing the hell out of this camera. And I have to say, I'm just sold on it. One, because it has a freaking gimbal in it and I don't need to worry about stabilization and worry about anything. Then the image coming out of this camera is just so beautiful. To be a 1-inch camera, it has an amazing, well, I can say amazing low light, but it has a pretty usable low light capabilities. It handles basically high dynamic range situations. Like now, there is a lot of sun coming on my face right now, and I'm sitting here, and you can see that it's handling it super, super well. And the other thing is this mic that comes with it, the mic 2, the DJI mic 2 that comes with it. If you buy the creative combo, or if you have the mic 2 at home, you can still pair both of those mics to basically DJI Osmo Pocket 3. And that opens up a lot of doors, because you can basically use this camera to film a podcast, to film different things where you have two people in and still be able to record an amazing sound, which no other company out there is able to do this as for now, because you just still need to plug mics into the camera to be able to work. Or I think the Insta360 or the Ace Pro has the ability to pair them to AirPods, but the sounds will never be good than having a real wireless mic like the DJI mics. This camera is not perfect, of course, because it has its own flaws. For example, because I think it took me a while to actually figure out how to properly expose my skin. For some reason, every time that I will like film my skin, my face will like be super purple. I hope I haven't deleted the footages, and if I haven't, I will post them in the on the screen. So I had to go slowly through the temperature slide to find like a really good balance for me to be able to properly expose my skin tone, right? And what I think is missing is probably the tint slide, where I can, like, if it's too green or it's too purple, I can just basically just, change the tint and properly manually expose my skin. But now I think it looks pretty good after I figure out perfectly, like, how to properly balance the colors for my skin, right? And hope it actually looks good now, right? So my conclusion is that DJI has been doing an amazing work with this camera. It's basically the only camera in this form factor that is still selling pretty well, because I think, who started it? I think, how is it called? This company, Firewood? Well, there was a company before that started all of this market with basically the camera with the gimbal integration and everything. But then DJI took over. They created their own version, and it's been selling way better. Just, I don't know if it's just the branding that they are doing is better, and or the deals they are having is better, the creators they are having is better. I don't know. There are many things that they are doing way better than many other companies, so they are able to sell. And they are not an American company, they are still a Chinese company, so we can't say, oh, they are Americans. No, they just are more skillful and more intelligent. They just have a creative base of people who are working pretty well for them, and they are doing an amazing job, especially because they are releasing really good quality stuff with the Action 5 now, with the A3S now. Like, DJI is just killing it. And I cannot wait to see the next generation of this camera. That might be most probably coming pretty soon, I guess. But it's unbeatable. Like, I can't imagine what they can do to really better better, like, the whole image, the whole system of this camera, like what they could do better. Let's chat down below in the comments and let's see what they could do better, right? Let me know what you think. And yeah, I'm done. Take good care of yourself, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.